It's just loading. Oh, wait. Okay, I see the bar.
Are we live?
Are we live?
Are we live, kid?
I already have a like, so I'm
Are we
guessing.
live? Are we live? We're live.
Yes.
What's up?
Yes.
Yeah, baby.
We are live, ladies and gentlemen. Podcast number 5.
5. Say it again.
5.
5. One more time. One more time.
You want to do it together?
Yeah, one more time.
Okay.
5. Yeah,
there we
baby.
go. There
Happy
we
Monday, everyone.
Happy
Family, thank you so much for following. We are back to our original thing that we do here, and the gamer and the gamer and the dad podcast.
Of course. The way it started.
The way it started. Guys, thank you so much for the ones that are already following. We have people following and we have people commenting already.
Yeah, I'm
Ryan,
just gonna put this
what's up, dude? Thank you, man. Thank you for the support.
Oh, yeah, you're loud. I'm just kidding.
I'm excited, dude.
I know you are.
I love this.
But just so you guys know, just because in this stream doesn't mean we're gonna end the game type streams that we did like the other 2 times.
Yes,
we're gonna keep doing those because those are a lot of fun.
Definitely.
But we like to mix it up. We like to go back to this, so because that's what we talked about earlier, just to do things of our own. And I think this is pretty cool. But as you guys know, we have a different type of setup. Obviously,
his videos
and social media
before.
Yeah.
He's a lot smaller than I thought he was, dude.
It's just like a baby plush or something that one of my coworkers or something gave me while I was at work, and they just decided to give me that because as I know that work is for anybody's work has been going pretty slows and in some types of ways,
man, kind of crappy.
So, but that doesn't stop me from having a good time and making friends over the internet or something like that. So I'm just having a good time. Good. And I hope you guys had a happy, safe Easter yesterday. I know I did. I'm pretty sure my dad did as well.
Chilled.
Just chill. Well, it's a quarantine holiday,
yeah,
so
exactly.
What else can you really do?
But so much is going on, man.
Yeah.
Even though it's quarantine,
we're
in quarantine, or we should be in quarantine.
Are we in quarantine?
Well,
you said it like a couple different
supposedly,
times.
But a lot of stuff is going on, and we just want to chat with you guys about it, see what you guys think, see what you guys are,
and just hang out. Yeah.
We are back. Episode 5, baby.
Fave. I don't know how I was gonna say it. I was gonna say like fave. 5.
So Cam,
yes.
What do you got going on?
Nothing much. Just putting it out there to the people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to put my links in, servers and stuff like that, just so my friends and stuff that follow me on those things are aware of that it's happening, it's live. And I've had a couple people, in my other streams, like the Ask Me Anythings I did 2 of those. Just people coming in and asking me random questions.
Speaking of asking me, I wanted, since I have you here now, I wanted to ask you. I saw your Ask Me Anything live stream 1 and 2 already.
Yeah,
dude, that's super cool, man. How did that go?
That was really good. I mean, I got a lot of people asking me questions. Some were pretty funny questions. It's like, how many tracks did you keep track of? How many farts you did today, or whatever?
That's actually a really good question, man.
But it was in the morning. Like it started like at 11
even better.
Or 10.
The morning farts, dude. You got to keep track of those.
I was thinking about your Monday podcast, and I checked YouTube. Sure enough, you were there.
Yeah.
Yes, it's weekly, my boy.
Ryan, thank you, bud. Thank you for following. Yes, every Monday we try it.
We change things up every Monday. It'll be like this. It'll be like a gaming thing.
Yes. Tell everyone, all your friends, all your family, to subscribe, like, hit the bell, ding, 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 for every Monday, man. All right. Thank you for joining. Thank you for the support.
Of course.
How did that go?
It was
Ask
really
Me Anything.
It was really good.
It sounds scary and really cool at the same time.
Well, if you think about it, I mean, we kind of do this too. If it's the 2 of us.
Oh yeah, but it's not like strictly say anything. I mean, because sometimes people listen. We're out here. We're going to talk about whatever we want to talk about.
Yeah.
And yes, we'll get some comments, but at the same time, we really can't answer to everything, and you know that.
Yeah.
Sometimes people ask stuff that's a little inappropriate or, a little too personal.
Yeah.
So we try to answer everything we can. But so that's why I was like, whoa, that sounds a little scary, man, at the same time, but cool.
Mm-hmm.
At least the people that follow you and are really interested in what you're doing get to answer or actually ask you something.
I'm the one giving the answers.
Exactly. So it went well.
Yeah, it did. It went really well.
I saw some of it, man. I liked it a lot. I like that. I like the little background music you got going on.
Yeah.
Kind of chill, you know?
Yeah, but, that's what everybody said in chat. Like, they just enjoyed the background music and just having me talk to a camera for like an hour.
That was cool, man. That was really, really cool.
Hello, and what is your favorite gun? Well, Orion, I don't have a favorite gun because I don't own any guns. My dad could probably answer this because he knows about guns of some sorts. You said the Glock, I think. When we did
I love Glocks. I'm a big fan of Glocks. I used them my whole life. So when it comes to handguns, Glock, definitely, yeah.
Then Ryan says, on Sunday, there was a small tornado that touched down yesterday. Worst timing ever. Oh, on yesterday? Oh, wait, Sunday was yesterday.
Wow, tornado. Ryan, where you at, dude? Let us know where you're at, man.
Hope you're staying safe, Ryan. Especially
that doesn't sound like California. But thank you for hopping on and joining us.
Thank you for making us feel something.
Yeah,
but
we don't know about tornadoes down here, man. We're in Cali, and where the sun's always out. And
Texas, he says Texas.
Oh, Texas, hell yeah. All right.
Well, hopefully everybody stays safe during the quarantine, and everybody staying healthy, washing hands, and all that. Speaking of which, you actually did talk to me earlier before we started that you wanted to touch on something like this.
Oh my god, dude, I'm so over this, man.
Oh,
Are
me
you?
Too.
Dude, I know the quarantine thing is it's try to to keep everybody safe, but Jesus Christ, dude, I've had about enough of this, and it just sucks. I mean, listen, I know that a lot of people are, really sick, and some are really suffering. And first and foremost, everybody that lost their job, man,
laid off, yeah,
dude, that is the nastiest thing that I've heard and seen. Over 10 million people without work, dude.
Yeah.
And that's horrible. And we got to definitely, talk about that and show them respect, because everybody else that's working or is able to make money in some way, shape, or form, they'll be all right in some way. But the people that got let go, man, they got fired, that especially big families, it sucks, man. And this has to end, man. We got to get back to normal, to some sort of normality here. And I know it's going to be a slow process, but we got to try to do that for our sake and everybody's sake, man. But,
and I'm pretty sure people have talked about, recently that it's just, I think when we started our first podcast, we went into that issue and stuff like that. But it's kind of hard not to ignore when the media is always talking about it, like every day. Like that's probably like the main focus of the news right now.
Well, that was the other thing I was going to touch on. The media, dude. Oh my God, the media could be poisonous. Honestly,
well, you can't watch it anymore.
They could be good at times, to inform you of some stuff, but they could really, really be nasty and poisonous, man. And I think they've really poisoned a lot of people, by telling them certain things and just scaring the crap out of everybody. I just went to the grocery store yesterday, dude, and it was disgusting. Everybody's just like in panic mode, looking at you all weird and
wearing a mask.
Well, I wasn't wearing a mask. I mean, listen, I don't think that I'm all bad and I could handle anything, but it's just, I'm keeping my distance.
Social distancing.
Yeah, social distancing and keeping my distance. And but people look at you like you're weird, and it just sucks, man. And a lot of that is the freaking media, man, that scares the crap out of everybody.
Yeah.
If you tell somebody, listen, something's going around, be safe, have a little distance, take care of yourself. Done. But dude, they go into it hard, and then everybody wants to wear.
It's almost
masks,
like you're breaking
gloves,
the law or something.
Helmets,
like that.
Plastic covers. They want to be in a bubble, and I just think that just ruins people in the long run. But I don't know, my little rant, but yeah, it's horrible, man. Hopefully we get back to normal here.
I'm pretty sure
soon as possible.
It's just, I've talked to friends before, and they've said that they just want this probably whole thing to blow over by the summer and stuff like that.
I hope sooner, man. I hope sooner.
Hopefully by
it's so
middle
sad
of May.
It's so sad to see everything, man. Like
closed or just everybody's scared.
Man, everything is closed, and it looks so sad and depressing, man. I just saw a video yesterday from Las Vegas, dude. In my 41 years of life, I've never seen Vegas like this, man. No one on the streets, no one on the sidewalks. Casinos are closed, boarded up. Some, it's just depressing, man, and sad. So hopefully we get back to normal here sometime soon.
I'm hoping, and even if we do get back to normal, I'm pretty sure. Well, if we do get back to normal, this podcast is probably going to keep going. Obviously,
of course. It's the gamer and the dad, dude. We gotta just keep going.
Yeah. I mean, we're not in a dark room, by the way. It's actually really light outside. We just have lights and stuff like that.
We're still messing with our setup here. If you guys would see what we have today, when we did last week's podcast with the game stream, we had a light that
with a bag
hanging with the bag in front of it for some sort of, little effect. Yeah. Horrible. It's even worse. It's even worse today, guys. But it works. And we're here.
I mean,
and we're trying.
Like we said, we're always doing our best. Hi, Golden Fazbear. Nice to meet you. But like we said, we're doing our best, and we're not professionals or anything. This is something we wanted to do.
Yeah,
it's something that we've talked about doing for a long time.
Yes.
And nobody said it was going to be easy. Nobody said it was going to be, oh, this is a simple thing. Anybody, or actually, you know what? If you have the time and you have everything, then you can do it. It's possible. You can do it from your phone. I mean, we talked about that. People can do it from their phones and do all that. So it's a lot easier now than it was back then, where we got to go to Warner Brothers Studios over there. They got a huge podcast set up. Let's do it. Yeah, we're not radio people. Come on. If you're hearing this on the radio or something like that, we be boring you. You just be changing to Kanye West or something like that, man.
The Golden Fazbear. Hopefully I'm saying that right.
Yeah.
I'm sick today. Sorry. Hope you feel better. Feel better. Get better.
I know it's not Corona. Trust me.
Yeah, it's horrible.
You just got to lay down, relax, take some medicine, drink some water, wash hands. You'll get better. Saw a video from Times Square in New York, and I almost cried after. Yeah, exactly. Like that's New York, what we're touching, man.
New York is another one. I mean, listen, hearts go out to New York. Obviously, they've lost a ton of people.
Yeah,
as well as we have here and other places in the country. But yeah, it's super sad down there. So that's another reason why I just hope everything starts going back to normal, man. Let people get back to the normal routine and hopefully feel a little bit better about themselves,
At this point, I think we should just really stop focusing on media right now, because the point is like, yeah, sure, you're trying to get news across, but it's not really good if everything's just saying, oh, we're going to, keep doing this, and we're just going to keep saying what's happening. You know?
Exactly.
Like, we get it. It's killing people and causing people to, be really scared. I don't know, but I just want people to relax and.
But I think on the lighter side, I honestly do think that COVID-19 is coming to an end, dude. What do you think?
I hope so too. I did watch an interview with Bill Gates, who owns Microsoft.
I've seen almost all of them. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah. He's a really intelligent person, at least from what I've seen. He helped Steve Jobs in ways. If you guys don't know the history, when Apple was struggling, Microsoft came in. Bill Gates was like, I'm going to help you out.
Yep.
So he was friends with Steve Jobs as Steve Jobs was getting popular with iPhones. But I think what Bill Gates was saying in interviews recently, I think are really smart. And Microsoft has done nothing but really, like, aside from the Xbox and stuff like that, but they really made technology where they can really help people. And, people with disabilities, like, making robotic hands for people who don't arms. For sure.
And listen, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation have done a ton when it comes to diseases, helping other countries. I mean, they've donated billions and billions of dollars, man. So he definitely knows what he's talking about. But I think as a whole, I think it's safe to say that it's coming to some sort of a halt, and not exactly end, but it's coming along, man.
Yeah, I mean that, like we said, and I'm pretty sure hopefully it come to end maybe within like a couple months or so. I would say like probably before middle of summer, so. Maybe.
I really hope so, man.
That's what a lot of people are saying, and I just really hope it comes to that, because nobody really wants to be I don't want 2020 to really be like just stuck in your house all year.
Yeah, no, that would suck. That would suck.
Or just hopefully by 2021, maybe, because that's where stuff is going towards. Yeah. Let's just hope it gets there, because as we know, 2020 has not had as many good moments than what last year had. Yeah, especially. I mean,
no, not even, man.
I'm not gonna say there wasn't any happy moments. There was, there definitely was, as for any other year. But this is just a completely strange thing that happened out of nowhere, especially for a new decade. It's just like, whoops.
Definitely. Which brings me to my next point.
So
from a little segue here from COVID-19 to
thank God.
to what's suffering from it. And I got a actual an actual example of things that are suffering from it.
Yeah.
I just saw that the new Trolls movie is already on Amazon, man. It went straight from production to streaming.
Yep.
It bypassed, obviously, the theaters. And
of course,
I think this is the beginning of the end. And we've talked about this before.
Yeah.
I think it's the beginning of the end for the movie theater, man. I saw it on. I saw the poster.
Mm-hmm.
It says available now on Amazon. It just came out on the 10th.
Yeah.
It's $19.99 to buy, and no longer in the theaters. It went straight. Well, because of obvious reasons. But
yes,
I think this is where we're heading, man.
For this year, at least, yeah.
Right.
Maybe. Hopefully, it doesn't last that long. But
dude, this is where we're heading. Can you just imagine sitting at home with the family, having some popcorn, not worrying about dirty seats you're sitting in, not worrying about can't go to the bathroom because I'm gonna miss the movie, all that kind of crap, and you see it at home, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, what else is there to say?
I mean,
I think the theater's done, dude. I think the movie theater is kaput.
Kaput,
dude. It's done. Not worrying about getting there on time, buying tickets. The only downside is that you won't have the sound system and the big screen. But besides that, dude, I don't want to sit in dirty ass seats, dude. I don't want to pay $75 for 2 popcorns and a soda. All right. And if I could watch it at home for $20, dude, I'll pay $20 every day, all day, to sit at home, have popcorn.
Nothing's wrong with $20,
dude. It's cheap, and I get to sit at home.
You got all your food. You got more food. Hey, you can bring your own food now,
dude. Listen, no one's really talking about it. I think they're afraid to. It's too early to talk about it. But I'll say it, and you heard it here on episode 5 of The Gamer and the Dad, dude. I think the movie theater is coming to an end, dude.
Yeah,
I think it is. I think it's over. There's really no way to fix it. I know that they've opened a ton of movie theaters that some that have like reclining seats, some movie theaters that serve alcohol, made to order food, all this stuff. That's fantastic.
Like good innovations, yeah.
Correct. But dude, I mean, again, what's better than sitting at home with the fam, making some nachos, popcorn, whatever
you want to make.
For $10 or $15, I might add, not 80 at the movie theater. And dude, pay $20 for the movie and watch it as many times as you want it.
Yeah,
dude,
you can pause it.
It's over. Listen to me. Episode 5, the dad said the movie theater trend is over.
Yeah, I agree. But
what's your honest opinion on that?
I'd have to agree. I mean, because listen, from what we're going through right now, obviously you want to keep people safe, but at the same time, streaming has become massive. I'll say it 3 times, massive popular. Okay. Because there's I'm pretty sure these streaming companies are just reveling and just saying, oh my gosh, like we're getting all these people right now. It's like,
yeah.
Especially Amazon, Netflix, and everybody, they got them by their legs.
By the tajones, dude. They got them by the almond nuts.
Let's not go into that. Lindsay the Hedgehog says, bros hanging out like this. Lol, you guys are funny. Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Dad says movie theater's over. Top story.
That's right, Ryan.
Make it a headline. Make it a headline.
Ryan, trust me. Believe me. Episode 5, you heard it first. The Gamer and the Dad podcast. Movie theaters are done.
Let's get that on the media.
Get that, yeah. Let the media start talking about that and get away from COVID-19, man. Start talking about the theaters are done.
You talked about it for
theaters
God knows how many weeks.
Dude, the second I saw the new Trolls movie on available on Amazon to buy,
yeah,
dude, that's the second I said movie theaters
gone
should just remain closed, and it's done, dude. They're
What's
done.
Here's a question from Ryan to get away from the COVID-19 that we've talked about for a couple minutes. What's your favorite GTA character? Mine is Trevor for sure. GTA character that we played.
I like the guy we started with. The guy with
Michael?
The house. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's more my style.
I don't know if you saw, but on the channel I posted that actor gave the shout
I saw
out.
that.
Yeah.
That was cool, man. That was really, really cool.
Really cool. And
really cool.
He's still getting popular, dude. After what, 6-7 years since the game came out. People are still like,
Yeah, that was an awesome game to play.
It's still fun. I mean, it's still making the monies, and a lot of people at my work have been buying it because obviously of the quarantine. So that makes sense. It's good that there's a lot of games, though. I think what we don't acknowledge, obviously we got movies, and there's tons of movies and new movies coming out. But the games, there's a whole library of games. If you say there's nothing to play, that's a lame excuse. Because
no, dude, are you kidding me? There's thousands of games to play.
You got a whole library.
You can stream them, right?
Yeah, there's services other than Google Stadia, but there's services that you could stream games and just play right there.
There you go.
$10, $10 a month.
Totally worth it.
On PlayStation Now, you can stream games, download games.
Totally worth it.
They're always adding games like every month.
Totally
so you cannot be bored if you find it. Even if you have an Xbox, if you have Game Pass, you got hundreds of free games just to play right from your console.
Yep.
So you got tons of entertainment if you got a game console, and also tons of entertainment if you got a streaming device. So you'll never be bored.
Listen, I think this COVID-19 thing is showing a lot about where things are heading, dude.
Mm-hmm.
The streaming thing obviously is unstoppable right now.
Yeah.
Right. It's just snowballing. Everybody's coming out with something. They're making it cheaper every single time. And it's going cheaper, dude.
Yeah.
Every single time. It started with Netflix,
mm-hmm.
right? Like at whatever it was, $10, whatever, $9. And then whatever else came out, every company is making it cheaper to grab the audience, but because everything is streaming, and yeah, dude, that's just the way it's going. Everything's going to be streaming. I'm telling you, the theaters are done. I'm saying it again. The movie theaters
Top
are
story.
done. Yeah, dude.
Have you noticed each GTA has something towards the new character? Like Franklin could be CJ's virtual son, Well, that is true. CJ was a really cool character from GTA San Andreas. And what was funny?
San Andreas, man.
Do you know what was funny is that when GTA 5 was coming out, or was announced, and GameStop was putting those posters and stuff, my dad said, he's like, I hope we see CJ in that game sometime. I was like, maybe, you never know.
That's true.
But, I mean, there are references, but they don't make too many references in the game. Someone called me Sylvie. Nice to see you.
Silver over here.
Silver. But GTA San Andreas is, dude, you could play that everywhere now.
Yeah.
You can play it on your PS4, your PS2 if you still have it, your PS3, your Xbox 360, your Xbox One. You can play this on PC. Like, holy, you need to play that game. That game was phenomenal, and probably the fun ways. Do you remember the 2-player mode that was in GTA San Andreas?
Yes,
oh my
so much
Lord,
fun,
dude.
So much fun.
That was awesome. Like something that just made so much fun, because it's like, okay, cool, you get to play and take turns or whatever.
Yeah.
But in San Andreas, it's like a 2-player mode, and you just run around, play with a teammate or whatever.
Yeah.
This was back in the day when you had to go over to somebody's house. Like back in that day, me and you can both tell because we had the PS2, we got it, and then like there was not a time where let me just connect to online services. No, you had to go to the house, get an extra controller, and do all that stuff. And those were cool days. Like obviously it's like gotten better now because you can just talk to people all over the world or wherever they're at. So
that's
nice
advanced.
And convenient.
Super advanced, man.
Yeah,
the things you can do now is unbelievable.
Oh, okay. Ryan is saying Lester, I hope, is in GTA 6. GTA 6 will probably come out this year for the Xbox 2 and PS5. We talked about this.
About that. Yeah, we talked about that.
The first podcast.
I mean, listen, guys, that would turn around 2020 because it's been a shitty year, dude. It's been a shitty year. And we need some good news for all of us. And
if Rockstar says GTA 6 on PS5's panel or something like that,
dude, can you imagine that?
Oh,
can you imagine that, dude?
They already got people's money at that point.
But I think Ryan might be right. We talked about this. We could see them. We could see them by the end of 2020.
Maybe they're developing the game.
I honestly think that we'll see obviously PS5 before we see GTA 6.
Mm-hmm.
But I have no doubt. I know we talked about this and I asked you.
Yeah.
And you were kind of on the fence about it, but you were trying to make me feel better. But I think it's going to be a while before we see GTA 6.
Yeah, of course.
But I think PS5, definitely we'll see it before the end of 2020, which would be really exciting.
Yeah. So, and the thing about it is that I think just because GTA 5 is such a money loader right now that they're still making money off that game, a 7-year-old game.
Yeah.
And they're still making bucks off that. So I think it's kind of done their thing. But I'm pretty sure their publisher would say, "Hey, you guys, can you make another one of that?"
Well, definitely. But like you said, you did more research on this than I have. The GTA 5, you said it took almost 5 years just to build the city of the game.
Then you got to get the actors.
Plus, you got to hire the characters to voice it, build the character in the game. It's a very big process, and so I'm sure that they're working on it, but we probably won't see it for like another year or probably 2. But
just keep an eye on Rockstar, because I know that people on the internet, they like to say, "Oh, GTA 6, I got an early copy." Clickbait.
But then again, you never know, man. These companies nowadays, they just pop things out.
All of a sudden,
when you least expect it.
Oh my god! But if Rockstar puts out a trailer and it just says Grand Theft Auto something, then people are just gonna
oh, dude, they'll click it.
They're gonna break their hands or something.
But the day that they announce GTA 6, dude, it's gonna be. I mean, that's
gonna wipe everything.
That's gonna be felt all over the world for sure.
You're gonna get double sales, for sure. Guarantee you.
Definitely.
You're gonna get You're gonna get the same sales.
Definitely.
You play 2K ever? I think I asked you in the last stream, but yeah, 2K, basically NBA 2K.
Yeah.
We did play that. I like basketball games. I like the 2K games. Haven't played them recently, but yeah, I have played them. I thought they were pretty cool. I mean, they're not like the biggest thing, but they're pretty cool to play, like a little sports game. Especially, this is funny. I actually told somebody this while I was at work, that in the sports games, in any sports game, whether it's the basketball, the FIFA, or whatever, you could just watch like the computer bots like play the game, so you don't have to play, which is weird. Like you can watch a virtual sports game, because obviously we can't watch sports right now. We can't watch live sports because
Oh, you can play it on the video.
Yeah. So
and both teams they're playing against each other without you playing.
Yeah, without you having a hand on the controller.
Awesome.
It's pretty funny.
It's like you're watching basketball for real, right?
Yeah. But well, obviously there's no like real life, like, falling down or just something that happens in life that happens with all.
Well, that's kind of cool.
All us humans.
To pass a little time a little bit.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's if you want to watch sports, that's your best bet at this point. I'm pretty sure all the sports are like, closed right now. So if you're trying to get sports entertainment or play it, hey, if you play it, you're probably gonna have a lot more fun.
That's another thing too, man. Sports. We need that stuff to come back. A lot of people are hurting, including myself. But yeah, I think
YouTube TV, add some sports, please.
Yeah, seriously. YouTube, come on.
We're streaming on YouTube. YouTube, you're probably not watching this, but hey, if you are,
trust me, they are. Dude.
Listen,
they got one guy in the dark room. They're going, "What are these guys doing? The gamer and the dad, huh? What's going on there?"
The stream just started.
The stream just started.
Listen, for $50 a month, add some sports or whatever. You got all this content. And
seriously, I could honestly say because I had HAD YouTube TV. I actually was a very, very big fan, but the second I found out that there were no Laker games and no Dodger games,
pretty much no live sports.
Dude, I literally pulled the plug. I said, "This is depressing. This is so sad," because they have a good infrastructure with that. It was a good system, man. Yeah. I loved it a lot. But the second I saw that, and I kept it for a while, I'm like, let me research this and see if it's true that they don't have these teams. And I changed it here, I changed it there. I even called, and they were like, "Nope, we don't."
You called? You literally went that far?
I don't know who the hell I talked to, but it might have been a machine or something. But they were like, "No, I'm sorry. I know, no Lakers, no Dodgers." I was like, "Okay, thank you." And I pulled the plug, which made me sad because I loved it. But yeah, they have to fix that. They have to fix that. Listen, I know that there's a lot of stuff that contractually you can't do or whatever that gets in the way, but
YouTube, if you have billions of dollars, just talk to the NBA, talk to the NFL.
Let's do it.
Google, go knock on the door or something. I mean, how much money do you really have that's like, oh, we can't afford a license? It's like, look at the TV companies. They're not making those kinds of dollars that Google is making. Google, you could literally just knock on the door and then the NBA will just come out. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
We'll give it to YouTube right there. It's like, it's not that hard, but we'll never know. We'll never know what Google's coming up with.
Yeah.
But Google, I mean, YouTube already has memberships that people are already paying for. Like myself, I'm paying for YouTube Premium, which is a really nice thing. It supports big content creators, and you can watch videos without ads and all that. So that's
great.
It's like $12 a month.
That's awesome. Not bad.
Not bad. There's also memberships too, like YouTube Music, which you can buy it separate, or you can have it with your YouTube Premium. So if you have YouTube Premium, you get YouTube Music for free, which is nice. It's kind of like Apple Music in sort of ways and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. There's YouTube Kids. So if you're worried about kids content or anything, there's a whole app built for, kids to play around with. So if YouTube's making all those apps, what's going on here?
You know what I hate. And listen, I'm not in that world, so I don't know exactly how things happen. And I know there's a lot of contracts to fix. I know there's a lot of money changing hands as far as, these networks, showing sports.
Yeah.
May it be baseball, soccer, football, basketball, whatever.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of networks like when Spectrum had that big thing about only Spectrum showing the Dodgers, no other network could see it. A lot of people were suffering, man, because they had, it was kind of like you got to get this company or else you can't see it. And I don't think it's fair. And they got to do something about that. That's not cool. There's so many people in this world that want to see it. And I think it's only fair that if we pay what you're asking for, we should be able to see it.
Yeah.
Give us something, at least. Give us something. Anyways, I see more people jumping on. Guys, thank you so much for the support. We just love it.
3 likes right now.
3 likes.
A thumbs up.
Let's fill up that hand.
Remember to hit the subscribe and also hit the bell.
Yeah, hit that little bell on top. Ding, ding, ding.
You'll make Deadpool really happy.
Yeah. No, thanks guys so much for tuning in. I know you guys support every single time when a video's out.
If you're watching this live or watching this after, your support is always appreciated here. So,
and remember, this podcast is brought to you by Cameron and Dad. That's it.
Oh, we just got another like. We got 4 likes now.
Yeah, baby. Keep them coming. Again, happy Monday to everybody. It is, well, at least here in Cali, it's a pretty nice Monday. Nice and clear, fresh air. So let's think positive.
5 now. Oh, I'm sorry, Ryan. Thank you for correcting me.
5 likes. Thanks, guys, so much. Wherever you may be, thank you for joining. Thank you for tuning in. I know it's kind of still a downer that everybody's still at home and not working, whatever it may be, but we'll get through this. Thank you guys.
Thank you so much. So much to me.
So anyway, so yeah, dude, to end with about that the streaming, I think again, streaming's the ultimate future.
Yep.
Everything's gonna go to that.
Yep.
You watch everything there. And
I watch nothing but streaming on my thing anyway.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of times during the day, I'm on YouTube watching stuff.
Yeah.
Watching our videos, watching other videos.
That's another thing too. That sure you have like Netflix and stuff, but YouTube's like a whole thing. You can just find something and it's there.
Dude,
it's crazy.
I think we talked about this a little bit on the first podcast or maybe on the second, but you type in anything.
Yeah.
Anything, dude. Anything. Man lifting bottle caps to find worms. Dude, there's a video of a guy lifting bottle caps finding worms. And it just amazes me. I heard a YouTuber a while back. I was watching his video. Pretty popular guy. I forget the channel though. And he was saying that he checked some numbers. There's over 70 million YouTube channels live right now. Well, not literally right now, but like going
just
on
there.
Yeah, there. Dude, that's a lot of content, man. A lot. So you can imagine, you type anything in, dude, you'll see it or you'll find it and it's there. And I think that's cool. That's awesome.
So that's awesome. If you have YouTube, even if you don't have a channel or not, and you're just watching it, because you don't have to sign up. You can just watch it. Then there you go.
You can literally open your eyes in the morning. When you wake up, doesn't matter what time, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, you could turn on YouTube and you could end your day, dude, at 10 o'clock at night without turning off your phone on YouTube and not even make a dent on the content that there is. It's just,
oh my Lord,
dude, it's unbelievable, but it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
But basically it's crazy how YouTube's really evolved, because I remember YouTube when YouTube was just a place you put like video sites and stuff. I didn't remember being too big.
Right.
I think around the time when Google was like, okay, let's give this a little.
Do you remember the year that they bought them?
I don't exactly remember. Definitely in the early 2000s, maybe.
Yeah, I forget what year it was.
Because YouTube didn't exist at the time. It was
Right.
just like random video websites that you just posted videos on
Right.
before YouTube became a thing. And then Google probably like saw that within like a month or 2 months banner, and then they probably just got it. I'll have to do more research on that, but I know they bought them like a long time ago in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
And then once they did, they just gave them this whole budget and just say, guys, you need some help, we're here. Because now on YouTube, you can buy movies on YouTube. You can rent movies on YouTube.
Everything.
You can watch shows. YouTube's doing their own originals now.
Yep.
They're doing streaming. So if you have YouTube, oh my, like that's nuts right there.
I mean, they have everything they need to build a massive empire of, you know, streaming, like you said, movies, production, everything. And dude, there's so much competition though.
Oh,
so much competition. Everybody's jumping on to that bandwagon.
Yep.
Everybody.
Yep.
The latest one to do it, I think, would be Apple, probably. Apple. I think Apple was, right? Is the newest with
well,
Apple Plus.
Apple was coming, Apple TV Plus, and then Apple TV was coming around, and then all of a sudden, like Disney Plus propped in like the second. But even then, like those numbers are, you know, fluctuated. But they still came around.
They came around, and you're talking about massive companies, though, man. Massive companies.
Apple and Disney. Ooh.
Dude, Disney. You talk about a massive company. Dude, they own like almost all the United States and a quarter of the world. Yeah, these companies,
and they just put out $6.99 for their streaming
because they can, dude. Because they can. But you know what? That was brilliant on their end. Brilliant. I mean, I could imagine what this subscription is up to now. They probably have 20 million subscribers.
I think last heard it was like 26 million users.
God. Can you imagine, dude?
Yeah.
Can you imagine at $6 each?
$7 each, yeah.
Oh,
$6.99.
Yeah, dude. Are you kidding me? Ching.
What was cool about it though is that the news I was hearing when Disney Plus first launched, within its 2 days, it already had 10 million users already.
Now, I mean, it's not comparing to numbers of Netflix. I think Netflix has
Netflix has been around
million subscribers, which is insane. But dude, just to start off a streaming thing, and then just next thing you know, you have 26 million subscribers. Dude, it's insane. But these companies are just putting so much muscle behind everything, man.
Investment.
And it's a big competition.
Yeah.
Apple,
Amazon,
YouTube, Amazon, Disney, dude, they're all flexing and they're just like throwing it out there. No, buy mine. No, buy
HBO
mine.
as well.
HBO, dude. HBO has been an interesting one. They were it back in the day.
Oh, whew.
HBO, home box office. That was it. Back in the day, you had HBO, man, you were fancy. You were fancy. We used to go to some houses, you know, some of my parents' friends, and you start watching TV and they would say, "Oh, look for whatever you want. Oh, we have HBO." We were like, "What? HBO?
You legend.
They're rich."
Oh my God.
Yeah, HBO back in the day, man. It was they were the place to see movies, and they had a full grip on contact sports. Like, you know, they were the number one for boxing. You know, all the pay-per-views went through them. Oof. They were crazy. And then they kind of like just, I don't know, man, they kind of fell off a little bit, you know?
I mean, they had Game of Thrones, which is one of their popular shows, but then that ended, and then now people are just like, well, what now?
Yeah, but now, I mean, they're trying to stay afloat little by little, you know? But they're still good. I mean, they still have movies and they still have shows.
And then they're going to have their streaming service called HBO Max, which is coming out in May.
Really? They have another one? They have one coming out?
Yeah, they have another one.
I haven't heard about that.
So HBO Max is basically like a new revolutionized streaming thing where they're going to update a lot of their library. They're going to add a lot of new content on there. Because HBO Now that they had before was mainly to get content from TV to that device.
That's something.
So HBO Max is a streaming service where you're going to have original content, then also have library content. They're going to do a Friends reunion type thing. Like, did you hear?
I heard about that. And then they were actually going to start production right when this COVID started.
I think it's delayed now. Yeah.
But I hope they stay on that. Dude, Friends, come on now. I know a lot of you
A
listeners
reunion.
are probably a little young for this, but
I
the
remember
show
saying
Friends,
that,
dude, ultimate. I hope they do that. That's
HBO.
HBO? Really?
Warner Brothers owns HBO, and they own Friends.
Dude, I didn't know that. Warner Brothers owns HBO.
Yeah. So they got money in their pocket, and they're like, "Guys, you want to do a Friends reunion?" It's
Of course. Of course.
How else are we gonna get people to buy this?
Wow.
Bring the Friends back.
That is gonna be awesome, man.
Oh wait, okay.
But I wonder if it's gonna be it must be a one time, just like a movie thing, right? Like a reunion.
It could be like a show or a movie thing. Maybe like a documentary, some sort.
Maybe, yeah. I don't think they're gonna do like a multiple episode thing.
Also, if you're removing Friends from Netflix, which I'm pretty sure it already has been at this point, and it's been on there for a long time, put it on HBO Max. Then put it somewhere.
Yeah, Friends is gone. I actually looked for it the other day on Netflix because I would always watch it every once in a while.
Yeah,
to get my little friend fix. And
my mom was watching the whole seasons.
It's no longer there, dude. Yeah. It's gone. Sad to say, but
Netflix was putting a lot of money to keep that show there.
They paid. What was it? The last season it was on? Yeah, the last year it was on. They paid over $100 million to keep it on one more year. Dude, my God. But you know what? It's worth it, man. When you watch,
same is happening with The Office.
Yeah,
because of Peacock and stuff like that Universal's doing. So,
dude, I'm telling you, the competition is fierce, man.
Sorry, can I have that back now?
Yeah, seriously.
I love all your money, but I gotta. This is getting too much.
And listen, the competition is going to just get worse because just like that, it's happening with Netflix. They pull Friends, they pull The Office, they pull this, they pull that because those companies like Universal is doing Peacock, right?
Yeah.
Is that Warner Brothers Universal sort of?
No, it's just Universal's thing. Okay. Warner Brothers is just gonna have like their streaming services or whatever.
I don't know, man. It's so much competition. Hey, but you know what? At the end of the day, what that competition means and all that screaming and fighting on them, it's good for us because we're sitting back here going, "Well, what are you offering, guys?
What price? What's the content?
Netflix
what are you
saying? $9. You're saying $5. All right.
It's like a
who
bid.
Says $4? All right. Who's saying $3? Dude, that's the way it's gonna be.
Yeah.
And people are going to go, obviously, to the cheaper one, in price.
Yeah, and HBO Max is a little expensive.
Is it?
It's like $17.99 per month or something.
Is that what they're saying?
That's what they said in their panel or something. I don't know if they're probably going to...
$17.99.
They're probably going to fluctuate. They can't keep it like that.
Oof, that's rough, dude.
It's HBO.
That's almost more than Netflix.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I don't think they have that much content more than Netflix.
Well, HBO's got a ton of things.
Well, they have a ton of movies, but...
They better come up with a reason or just fluctuate.
Dude, they better come up with something for $17.99. Well,
if that's what it is, I'll have to look into it. But I know it's 2-digit numbers. I know it's either 16 or 17 around there.
Wow,
around there.
Rough.
But sorry, I'm just staying with Apple and Disney at the moment and Netflix.
But see, we also taltalked about that on the last one also. No, not the last one. The first or second podcast. I forgot to get some water, dude.
What's the first one?
No, that we touched a little bit on that about even if you had all these streaming companies, all these Netflix and Hulu and all that stuff. Even if you had 3 or 4 of them, you're still at $50 a month, but for like 4 of them,
mostly like 20 or something.
Exactly. So, I mean, we're still in a good pace, but hopefully, it gets better. And listen, it's gonna, like I just said. Let them fight over it. We're going to sit back and they better shoot something good at us because people aren't going to pay. Listen, a lot of people are tired, number one, of paying $150 for cable that didn't show them crap, dude.
Yeah.
I was a victim of that for a very long time.
I'm very sure like half the people were to get
I used to pay, I got to the point where I was paying almost $190.
90.
Dude, $190 for internet and TV, cable TV that didn't show me shit. Dude, I used to watch maybe 20 channels from there.
Yeah.
Right? And they were trying to sweeten up the deal. Some of the younger people are not going to remember this, but some of the other ones will. Dude,
I remember.
They would try to sweeten up the deal. And we're going to give you a home line for your phone. Dude, I never connected that damn thing. I don't think I even had a jack to connect it to on the wall. I'm like, a home line? What is that? Man, it'll only like a 2 months free or something. Don't get home line. You crazy?
I have an Apple
phone. But you know what?
Does not exist.
People would fall for it, including myself.
I know.
Man. Dude, I would pay $190 a month. And I'd be like, I'd cringe. I was like, this is robbery, man. And you know what? It caught on. And dude, these cable companies are losing
cord cutters.
Dude, they're losing their rears, dude. Bad. So now they're like, we'll give you this. I'll give you we'll send
give you a chocolate bar.
We'll send you a Starbucks card. Just stay with us,
It's like, I'm sorry, but there's affordable things, and they're showing a lot more content right at my fingertips.
Yeah.
If I want to watch a movie, boop, 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 there we go.
Dude, it's
done.
That's another thing that's ending the cable TV.
And you don't see like the new movies going to.
It's done.
You don't see the new movies going to cable anytime soon.
No,
they're just going to Amazon or something.
No.
They're just like, oh, well, that's a smarter idea than putting it on the TV.
It's going to end very soon too, and those companies are going to have to find a different strategy, man. Because let me tell you, that robbery that they were doing, came to an end. Came to an end, dude. And a lot of my friends that I've spoken to, dude, maybe 7 or 8 out of 10 that I've spoken to have literally told me that they've cut their cable TV completely. They've cut it.
Gone.
That's a lot of people, dude. If you start piling those people up, it's a lot of people that have cut the cord literally on that.
Yeah.
And that to me that should be very scary for those companies, because it's only going to get worse. So they got to find a way to change their strategy quickly, because they're going to lose not only their rear, dude, they're going to lose their front, their side, their top, everything. So
we'll give you 2 landlines instead of 1.
Yeah, we'll send you 2 Starbucks cards instead of 1.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, that doesn't make any sense to me.
And the damn Starbucks card's only $2, dude. Damn coffee, that gets $3.50. The hell am I supposed to do with this Starbucks card?
It reminds me of that scene from the Sonic movie where they get this big envelope from the general, and it's an Olive Garden card.
You're right.
It's like, oh, I was expecting like some money or
that was hilarious
or something.
You're right. That's exactly like that.
I mean, it's $50, but still, it's like a gift card,
dude.
For saving the world, all I get is a gift card.
Horrendous, man. It was horrendous.
God.
But
You good now?
Yeah.
You good? I get it. Cable was crap back in the day, but we're moving on. I'm surprised that people still even have. My grandmother still. I'm pretty sure grandparents still have cable of some sort.
Yeah, you know what? You're right, dude. My parents, your grandparents.
Yeah,
they still pay for cable.
Yeah.
And every time I go over there, it's cool that we could watch TV, but I tell them, I go, "Why are you guys doing this? Why are you guys
so
doing
much?
This?" Son, we just like to watch TV. So I leave them alone, but yeah, they still do it, man.
Hey, you do what you do. I mean,
Ryan has to go. Ryan,
be back
awesome.
Later. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do,
whenever
brother.
you can, buddy. Thank you so much for hopping on. You were one of the first ones. Thank you so much. Have a great Monday.
Thank you for waiting.
Hear from you again. Thank you for joining, and have a beautiful Monday.
And watch us anytime.
Anytime. You can watch.
You just want to listen to us babble for.
You can watch. Hey, make sure you tell your friends though to come see the Gamer and the Dad podcast. All right.
See the channel in general.
Check it out. Tell your friends. But no, thank you so much. Thank you.
Because Dad is helping out. I've been making this channel for years and years on end.
What was that voice again?
I don't know.
Dad is helping out.
I don't know. I'm just saying. But I started this channel a long time ago, and it's been getting better and better ever since.
Speaking of, I'm such a horrible dad, dude. Such a horrible dad.
You're not, come on.
I looked at your about on your page.
Yeah.
And I saw that you started in 2013.
Oh, was it? Oh, it was
2013, dude. And how the hell did I not know about it?
I don't know. It was a long time ago. It was basically like.
Be honest with me. Tell me what you want to tell me now. In front of the camera.
The homeless boy says. The homeless boy says, "Sup, fams," with the
What's
sunglasses.
Up?
I wish I had sunglasses, but it's not. It's not sunny outside. It's kind of cloudy.
It's sort of sunny, but
sorta.
We're brighter in here. Look. But thank you so much.
With the damn light in our face.
Damn light in our face. Thanks, guys. Thanks for joining. Push a like and push the bell button. Is it a button? It's a button, right?
It's a button.
It's a button.
I guess.
The bell button.
What do you call it? I mean, you just made a top story according to Ryan. I mean, you could make a top story about the bell notifications.
Right? About the bell.
I don't know, man. That's
Hit the bell.
crazy.
Hit the bell. Hit it. Hit the bell.
But basically, just
so you've been on since 2013, man. That's awesome. That's awesome.
But it's just like the thing that about it was that when I started, I had no effing clue what I was doing. I was just making like weird type videos on my small, not this phone, it's way smaller than this one. That's how old it
Yeah, I
was. It was
remember
like
that phone.
those phones. Yeah. Sorry, we're old people.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Who's old? Who's old over here?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
My bad. But basically, I just started making those videos on this phone, and the phone I had was really restrictive, so I couldn't really make videos that were longer. I guess because of the storage basis or whatever. Because
Right.
Apple didn't back in the day. Apple storage on those phones were just small. It's like 10 gigabytes or something. Maybe more, but still, it was small. But basically, I just made like weird videos like that, and then when I started getting into recording games and stuff on there, that's became my niche because I always like gaming in general. So just to put it on video, was a cool thing, and so that's really what kicked it off. And I've just been doing that ever since. So that's how it came around. And I think the thing about it is if you make content and if all of a sudden somebody likes it, like whether it's an edit, which one of my edits, 2 of my videos that are at 100,000 views out of nowhere.
Dude, I saw that. That's crazy, man.
Out of nowhere. I was just like, how did this is a weird video that I just posted there at a pure random.
Never know. You just never know.
At a pure random, and then all of a sudden people are like, oh, no, let me click on that. Or sometimes it pops up in their recommendation.
Yeah.
I just read a video I uploaded like 2 years ago. There's a GTA video. It's like 26 seconds long, which probably could explain because it's only 26 seconds. But all of a sudden, it went from just getting like 5,000 views, and then all of a sudden, recently, it goes up to 13,000 views all of a sudden, and 400 likes for a 26-second video of me. I was just so bored. I just posted that. I was like, maybe do I have to be bored or something to post a video?
No, it's just you never know.
I just never know. I mean, that's crazy. Awesome. But thank you guys for the support, though. I mean, you guys' comments and everything, and basically what I've been doing with other channels as well. That's pretty cool.
Listen, I love that you're doing this. I love how you stayed consistent and you really enjoy doing it. That's different. That's very different. Some people do it maybe because they somewhat want to, and they're trying to do something else.
I want to get on David Letterman or something like that.
Whatever it may be. But I think for you, man, I mean, I know you very, very well. And when you set your mind onto something, you keep it.
Yeah.
And you're awesome, dude. And I'm really proud of you that you've been consistently doing it. And listen, you're at what, 1,800 and 1,800, close to 1,900. Yeah, close to 1,900 subscribers. That's a lot, dude. That's awesome. And thank you guys for supporting him and subscribing.
Also, we apologize that the camera is getting a little high right now.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything, but I don't want you to notice that, dude. The mic was like completely like on the camera,
and then we're
slowly like we're gonna lose the camera. But
I'm losing the camera.
Hey, but again, this is brought to you by us, dude. We don't have professional gear here, but we're here.
I mean, we got a Deadpool and the mic.
Yeah.
What else can you ask for?
You could see us. But,
yeah, but that's basically what I wanted to put out there. So thank you guys for your support.
Yeah, thank you guys. Keep subscribing. Keep showing the love for this guy. He deserves it.
And also, I think maybe you've noticed in the community tabs how I've helped other channels with their videos as well.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah. So whether it's voice work in a small little project or making a stream for somebody and asking questions.
Listen, I say it at the end of every podcast, and I mean it, man. I mean it. I always say, stay humble and stay safe.
Mm-hmm.
The humble is very important.
Yeah.
It's very important, man. And you've always been a humble person since the day you were born, man.
Such a change of diapers.
Trust me. And it's important, man. It's important to stay humble because, you got to remember where you're coming from, what you've done to get where you are. And, to some people, it means a lot.
Yeah.
I know it means a lot to you too.
Yeah.
And it means a lot to me too. And so you always keep that in mind. And that's awesome. That's why people like you too. And they like to work with you, which is awesome, man. It's, you shouldn't take that lightly. That's a big accomplishment.
Yeah. And I made a couple friends doing it. So there we go. there we go. There we go. How about that? How about that? Yeah, we're gonna be sorry about the camera, but we're gonna be like little short people.
No, dude, we're still doing all right. You can still see the tip of the microphone there.
Just so you know, we have a microphone.
See that tip of the microphone? We're still good.
You can see our faces though. That's
important. Still good. Yeah.
You don't need to see our down chest. I mean, I have a Black Ops 4 shirt. That's if in case you guys are wondering. He has an Adidas shirt as he always does.
Adidas. Love you.
Sponsor. If you email me, I'm gonna send it to my dad, and he'll freak out right now. Just all of a sudden, Adidas was like, "Hey, I watched your guys' stream, and I was wondering if you guys would like to sponsor us for this new clothing type."
Can you imagine if we open an Adidas letter or an email?
Oh my goodness!
Live on stream, I'd be like,
you'd be like passed out.
You read it. You read it. You read
it. You'd be passed out. You wouldn't even. You'd be like freaked out. But we can hope that the stream expands, because there are, I've been thinking, just how it expands, like obviously doing gaming and stuff like that. Maybe getting like, some other people along too. Because like,
yeah, I mean, listen, we want to expand it. We want to keep doing what we're doing. We want to keep it original, obviously, but we eventually want to invite some people, get some invites in here, some other gamers that speak your language.
I've got contacts.
That speak your language. I think it's fun, man. And I think it's, that's part of a podcast that you have to open it up, and
like that monkey in the box thing.
That's awesome.
Oh wait, no, it's a cat. I'm sorry, I'm blind. I'm looking at it.
It's a cat.
Yeah, it's a cat in a box.
I'm
sorry, I need my glasses.
Yeah. But I think it's awesome when you can do something like that, and we'll eventually do it. We'll eventually bring some people in, some other gamers, and
hell, even if this stream expands and starts getting bigger, maybe even like popular people or something like that. Maybe like not too big, but maybe people that are like somewhat known.
Do you never know, man? You never know. Listen, this is the cool thing about podcasting is, honestly, you never know who's on the other side of that camera.
Yeah,
anybody could be watching.
Well, first of all, no one's holding this camera, by the way. That's going up into space.
Yeah, it's actually taped to a tripod, guys.
You think there's you think there's some drunk dude just holding the camera?
No, literally painter's tape holding the camera together, but it works.
Seems as though the tape is like, there we go. The camera tape has a mind of its own.
It works, and we're here, and that's what's important.
That is,
but yeah, you never know who's watching. And listen, you never know, man. Someone might shout out and say, "Hey, I want to play with Cameron, or I want to play against Cameron." That'd be a good podcast, man. Hey, you never know. I mean, I could say I could play against you, but you would smoke me 875 times. So that wouldn't be a really good podcast, dude. People would get bored like after the 10th time of.
Dude, those gaming podcasts are just so much fun, though.
I know they're fun.
Heck of fun. I remember the GTA one. We were just messing around, and I watched it back a couple times recently, and oh my god, is it so hilarious?
Now that you're talking about that, I meant to ask you that video you have on recently where you were playing one-on-one versus this other guy. But why? I have one question for you and one comment. My comment is, dude, you're such a badass, dude. You take care of business, and I loved it. I watched it like 55 times. But my one question that I never understood. You kept on saying you're cheating. What was that all about?
He did, not me.
No, wait. You were saying you're cheating.
Basically, the whole point of the game was to just use one weapon in that match, and he switched weapons like twice.
Oh, so when you go against a person and you pick
a weapon we want to use, we're going to latch onto that.
You both say yes to that.
Yeah.
And you can't change the weapon.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
He just got tired of me smoking him like 55 times.
Yeah, dude, it was awesome. But I just didn't understand it, and you kept on saying, dude, you're cheating. Dude, you're cheating. And I was like, where's he cheating? I don't see it. What's going on?
Where's he cheating?
I was like, I got to ask Cameron. What is he cheating about?
The word cheating has become like a weird slur of some kind now.
No, but I didn't understand. And I couldn't wait to ask you because I was watching the video. I was so into it. And
people laughed. I heard.
But then when you said, dude, you're cheating. And then you said it like 2 other times. I was like, where's the cheating? I got to ask him if I didn't get it. Okay. So if you pick a weapon when you're 1 versus 1.
Yeah.
You got to stick to that weapon. You can't change them.
Yeah, that whole match I was just using my sniper rifle.
Okay. And another question I got.
Oh dear.
Because dude, it was really cool what you were doing. What were you doing when you would throw something before you shoot? What were you throwing?
A tomahawk.
Oh, a tomahawk.
Yeah.
Is that just to scare them, or that was a try to get them?
Try to get them. I mean, those are hard to throw, so they're never easy. I mean, I made maybe in the video I made like 2 shots or something like that. I like that heart emoji. I got a heart over the head.
Thank
you.
That's awesome.
Thank you very much. But yeah, that's pretty much how the video went, and he just lost his balls or something like that.
Definitely lost his balls several times. He shot him off. But
hold on now.
Shut him off, dude. It was a good video. It was a good video. I just wanted to double check on that because I was like, why is he saying that he's cheating? But now it makes sense. Now it makes total sense. That was a good video. If you guys haven't seen that, watch it. It's funny and it's awesome.
I have a couple pissing off kids videos, not in the wrong way, but in a good way. Basically, I did one in GTA. That one has 44,000 views already. And I showed it it was during my high school years. I showed it to friends in high school. We were in like a tech lab or something like that in the computer. Had some free time. We did all our assignments. And basically I just showed it to them and, had headphones on. They were just watching it for maybe 5-10 minutes or so. Right. The video is 14 or 15 minutes. And they were watching it for 5 minutes or so. And they're like, as soon as I heard this comment, I was just happy all of a sudden. And he's just said, yo, bro, you got to see this video. It's so funny. I was just like, whoa. It got to that point. I never thought my video would get to that point.
Dude, I'm telling you, you never know, man. You never know. People are, they love certain things for certain reasons. And listen, all we got to do is, and all you, especially you, you have to continue putting on the content that you like to do.
For sure.
And it's a passion of yours. And I'm just here steering the boat, dude. I got the motor in the back. And I'm just helping you steer the boat.
He's the dad. That's why the title is named The Dad.
That's right. I'm the dad. But no.
You got to get you a shirt that says The Dad or the name tag.
They're coming, bro. They're coming.
The tags.
And since you said that.
Oh, dear. I started it.
I'll bring it up to everybody very soon. Maybe in about, they should be coming in about 2 to 3 weeks. We're going to have the Gamer and the Dad podcast shirts available.
Here it goes.
But listen. I want to do it a different way. As soon as the shirts come in, we're gonna do a little contest.
Oh, you guys heard it here first.
Yeah, a little contest, and we're gonna let some of our viewers win some shirts, man. And
you're going into that, huh?
Yeah, definitely. I think it'll be fun.
Oh, damn.
I think it'll be fun. Yeah. I don't want to just say, oh, I want to put them on there so you guys could buy. No, I think it's a lot.
I mean, of course they're there, but it's nice. It's nice to, do that every once in a while.
Get some shirts out. Get some shirts out. The Gamer and the Dad podcast.
Slowly getting shorter now.
So stay tuned for that. That's coming for sure. It'll be exciting.
Yeah, but keep it on that. I don't know how to add on that. I think it was just really well done. So that makes sense then.
Definitely.
Make sure they're blue there. But I'd say, keep doing what you do and eventually succeed. I mean, there's nothing like just being yourself. I mean,
look at you. You've been since 2013. That's a long time, man. That's a long time to be at it and staying consistent, which you have to do on something like this.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of time and a lot of work, a lot of discipline. People just think that, oh, I have a YouTube channel. I could just be funny and throw whatever, whenever. And that's true. You can. But
like those cat videos, all of a sudden, like they're just sitting there filming their cat doing whatever the hell. And then just viral all of a sudden.
I mean, there's a certain vibe about having a podcast. I know you can talk about anything, do whatever it may be, but it does take some sort of discipline and responsibility. To do something like this, and the viewers will tell you, they're watching you, they're subscribing for a reason. So I think it's important to.
That's why I have the community tab is a really cool feature. They didn't add that till a few years ago, maybe, but it's such a nice feature to let a whole community talk about whether I post I'll post news, I'll just post what's going on and just say, hey, what's going on. And then they'll just comment and they'll be like, oh, look at that whole community start to go on and stuff. So that's a cool feature just to have and just see
for sure.
The actual community there when you start gaining the support and subscribers. So
that's right.
Thank you. That is very nice. That is very nice.
It is very nice. And thank you guys so much.
It's so great to see the gaming stream last week that we did and just seeing somebody just said, it was the best live I've ever seen. All of a sudden.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I told you that, and you were just like, "Oh, thank you." I guess because you were all in the moment, you didn't really.
You had me playing video games, dude. I was afraid I was going to lose again, and
we were in the credits, in the end credits. Really? Yeah, I think you were just hopped off your seat or something. You were sweating or something.
I was definitely sweating, man. No, but you know what? I completely understand. I don't blame that person for saying that because
that's how they feel.
That's how they feel.
Yeah,
and we just try our best to bring you guys something exciting, something new, something funny, whatever, something you guys like, and we enjoy doing it, and we love you guys for always
we're
watching.
Just doing what we're no professionals, like we said before. We're just
definitely not professionals.
definitely not. But we're just doing what we want to do, and it's fun, and we like doing it, no matter if the equipment or whatever. I mean, that's not too big of a deal. I feel like as long as you have something to record a video with, anything goes.
Definitely. And you know what? And I think we're the first ones out the gate, dude. As far as Gamer the Dad. Have you ever seen on that podcast, Gamer the Dad?
I mean, I've seen like videos that just say, "Oh, my dad plays this" or whatever, but it's never been like something like this.
But have you seen a podcast?
Not that I know.
Me either, man. I think we might be the first ones out the gate. And you know what? That's really cool.
He's got his brain going.
That's really cool, man. That's really cool. Hey, you gotta show some respect. I think it's only right. And but no, it's a great. I brought the idea up to you. And we talked about it for a while.
I was so happy about it.
And me too. And it was exciting, man. It was really, really exciting. I'm glad we did it. I mean, you and I have always got along this way. Yeah. This is us, dude, every single day.
Yeah.
Right? This is us. Just bull crapping around and
talking like dirt people or whatever. It's like, I don't know.
But it's awesome. It's awesome. And here we are, and people are checking it out.
Yeah.
So
that's how it goes in the world today.
That's right.
But basically, okay, that was a weird text message. But basically, after all that mumbo jumbo,
after all that,
that was pretty cool. But basically, there hasn't been a lot going on around town recently. I mean, other than to absurd the obvious, of course. Right. I think it's just been really quiet, mainly because people are working from home. People are in quarantine. So it's not really like, you're not going to see like somebody, oh, look at somebody's riding a bike. They're supposed to be in there, but it's not, there's nothing. There's not really nothing aside from the obvious.
Yeah. I just think it's a whole mix of emotions, man. Everybody is thinking things differently. And again, some people are able to go to work, some aren't, some lost their job completely. So the emotions are everywhere, and it's pretty sucky. But at the same time, it's just like, I don't know, man, this COVID-19 just tossed people around and it made people think about things in a different way, So I don't know. A lot of people are referencing it as a reset button. On the country. And it's kind of crappy to say, but it almost feels that way.
We're going to get through this, guys.
We're definitely going to get through it. We're definitely going to get through it. But
I mean, I understand we had a holiday yesterday with,
it was kind of a shitty holiday. It was just like,
I mean, mine wasn't too bad. I mean, we still got to hang out with family.
Yeah, but you can't do like the normal stuff, man. Like you can't go to the
park. Oh, let's go out to
have
a picnic or something, right?
Barbecue and everybody comes out and does whatever, but I don't know. I again, we don't want to keep talking about it.
I don't want to scare you.
I think it's safe to say that now I can say, I think I said this on the very first podcast, and I think I might have spoken a little bit early, but I think I could say now with a little more confidence that the worst has passed. And now we're just kind of like, rebuilding as quickly as we can.
We're just doing our best,
putting the blocks back up, and because I think it's going to all open up here pretty soon, and we'll be back to normal.
Yeah, somewhat. we're just doing our best. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. So,
but we'll be fine.
Everybody will be. I mean, obviously, we're no government people. We're just people living in a.
You don't know.
Goddamn, I'm gonna walk away. We'll walk away now. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one, Chief.
You never know.
I'll have to be really careful about that. But
someone's watching.
Are you okay?
And cut. We're back. All right.
So
what's up?
Okay, there. Let me snap out of it for a second, or maybe you snap out of it. I don't know. Basically, just stay safe and stay healthy. That's basically what I've been saying to everybody. Yeah. Even if people at work and when I'm helping people, just because I care about everybody's well-being, despite the fact I don't know the person. I don't want it to happen. I don't want anybody to get sick or anything. I don't want family or people that I don't know.
Are they making you guys wear masks?
We can wear masks if we want to, but I don't wear a mask or gloves. I mean, I'm still cautious, but you
don't wear a mask or gloves?
We have gloves there. Yeah, I wear gloves.
But you don't wear them? Oh, you wear gloves?
Yeah, I wear gloves. Not the mask though.
But you don't wear the mask.
They kind of mess with my face a little bit.
Oh, really? Does it mess with your cheeks or what?
No, it's just I have a skinny face, man. Dude, somebody at my work.
I thought it was mandatory for like.
It is in
stores.
LA. In LA, it's
in
mandatory.
LA, yeah, it is. But I thought some like big corporations, like the ones you work at, would be mandatory for employees to wear masks and gloves at all times.
I mean, it's still there, and it's probably mainly to clean out stuff, but my job is a little bit different because I'm standing in one boat, and there's not really too much to do. You're not really going around and like cleaning carts or whatever. So that's probably why we don't have the many supplies. We still have them there, of course.
Right.
But I mean, when I was at work the other day before Easter, okay, that was a sneeze. But I thought I feel it, man. It's one of those things, man. Okay. I'll cover my mouth. Don't you worry. But excuse me. Trying to talk here.
What the hell happened to the phone over here? What's going on?
He's watching some other.
It's going crazy.
Junk. But basically, I was at work the day before Easter, and then all of a sudden, there's this guy wearing a huge gas mask, like he's in.
Dude, I saw that yesterday. Another person wearing like this, I don't know, like hazardous waste area respirator mask that looked like from like some movie, dude. I was like, what's going on? I'm telling you, people are freaked out, man. Those respirator masks are worn when you're like working in poison, basically,
Yeah.
And this poor lady had it, and it was an older lady. She must have been probably late 60s, and her head was like too light for the mask, and it was like, and she was like, and I was like, oh, poor thing. Why is she doing this to herself? But she had the goggles. She had goggles on. Goggles that do like this, goggles with like a light tint for the sun, and
of course,
dude, in a black respirator mask with like the cartridges over here on the side.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, she looked like, I don't know, man, like out of
Ratatouille or something.
Movie, like the Purge movie or something, man. It was crazy.
Do you ever see people wearing those plague masks, like the old doctor masks, like the ones that have the big nose? And everything? I saw that in my work too.
Yeah,
a couple people have.
That's another thing. You know what? It's interesting to me to see all this about how people.
At least people can be creative about it.
Oh no, dude, beyond creative with what I've seen, but how the different levels of a precaution that people are taking as far as masks. You okay there? You almost swallowed the mic, dude. You all right?
Yawning a bit.
Right,
sorry.
Put the mic back to normal. You almost like swallowed it. And how they're being creative on how to wear the masks and what kind of masks to wear. Mm-hmm. And that lady, dude, I've never seen like that. She got me. I was laughing but feeling bad for her at the same time. I'm telling you, between the goggles and the mask, that must have been 2 pounds. She's just like pushing the cart, and she's like. She would lose balance like every 2 seconds. And I almost felt like going over there, and, like taking it off and said, "Oh, you need to wear this."
That's it. It's simple.
Let me take off this lethal thing you got going on here. But
that's only made if you're like in a movie or a poisonous gas.
Listen, situation. I don't want to judge her because listen, she could have other things going on.
Well, especially at that age,
Yeah, she could have some respiratory problems that if she does get something, it might be really bad. But I just felt bad for her because. That wasn't necessary. And it looked funny, and I hate to laugh, but damn, did it look funny, dude. And I was just like, wow, some people are just like, they're going way beyond, man. But yeah, the masks and gloves seems to be like you said, LA is mandatory.
As soon as you go outside.
Yeah, some other cities is not, but 97% of people are wearing them, man. I went to the grocery store this morning to get a couple things, and I think me and another guy in there were the only ones not wearing anything. Everybody else has some sort of mask.
Hi, Mia.
What's up, Mia? Thank you for joining on.
Okay, so you said other people had masks on in the store.
Everybody had masks and gloves, just like me and me and 2 other people didn't have anything on. But dude, people are so creative. I saw a guy walk in. Pushing the cart. He had trash bags taped to his hands.
Yeah,
I kid you not, dude. Taped to his hands.
You can't make this up.
Pushing the cart, and he had a T-shirt, like a white under whatever T-shirt, regular T-shirt, wrapped around his face with a piece of tape holding the back. Like this guy literally parked at the supermarket and said, damn, I need something for the inside. What do I do? All right, trash bags for the hand. Let's tape them up. They look like plastic mitts. And he must have had an old shirt in his truck that he took out and taped it to his mouth. I don't know, man. It's crazy. It's crazy, but
that's insanity.
It is, dude. But it's a little bit of comedy too.
I guess.
I mean, listen,
maybe in your head.
Listen, it's. I know it's somewhat sad sometimes, and sometimes bad, but you also got to laugh about it a little bit. You know, yeah. I think. So
get a few chuckles while we're in the quarantine. Yeah, why don't you?
Why not? Why not?
Why don't you? He's Christopher. What's up? What's up, Christopher?
Christopher, what's up? Thanks for joining, buddy. Make sure you subscribe.
Everybody's saying hi and giving heart heads or whatever.
Heart heads.
Heart heads.
Oh yeah. You see? Oh yeah. Mia with the little heart and the little duck.
What did you think I said?
I was saying hi. What's up, guys? Thank you.
You thought I said hard head or something?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
7 likes already, so we're getting
we're getting there. Woo!
Woo! Thank you guys for watching too, man.
Thanks for the support.
Is going fun so
far. Make sure you share this link with everybody, all your friends and family. Tell them to subscribe. Tell them to like the video. Hit the bell to see all the videos coming up, and as soon as they come out. And remember, whoever's joining on right now didn't hear it, and I'll say it again. We have some The Gamer and the Dad podcast t-shirts coming in about 2 to 3 weeks, and they're not going to be for sale immediately. I'm not going to do that. I was telling Cameron that he didn't even know this. I didn't talk to him about this because I want it to be a surprise. They're going to be really cool shirts with original stuff on it, and but we're going to do a little bit of a contest for all the Gamer and the Dad podcast viewers. We're going to do a little contest, and the winners will obviously get a shirt, but each winner is going to get 2 shirts. Why 2 shirts? You may ask. Ask me. Why 2 shirts, Dad?
I don't know, Dad. Why?
Because there's going to be the Gamer t-shirts and there's going to be the Dad t-shirts. So the winners are going to get 1 of each. So they're going to get 2 t-shirts. How crazy is that? Is that crazy? That crazy?
What is that? Oh, clap.
Mia's
clap.
Like, woo! So you guys make sure you stay tuned for that. So that's why make sure you subscribe, hit the like, hit the bell to make sure you are up to date on every video that comes out, because the contest is going to be about stuff that we're talking about and have talked about.
Yes.
So we're going to test our viewers, man. We're going to test them.
Yes.
Because to win 2 shirts, dude, that's big.
Getting money out of my bank.
And we got to see how loyal all these viewers are, you know? And so that's coming up too, guys. Make sure you stay tuned for that. We're hoping to get those shirts maybe 2-3 weeks from now. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be fun.
It will be fun. It's going to be F-U-N. Fun.
Trying to spell something else.
What? Excuse me? Not that filthy. Jeez.
Back to the movies, though. I wanted to talk to you about. Wait, have you seen The Trolls?
I haven't seen it yet. No,
me either.
I'm planning to see it sometime.
Me either. But dude, I'm just to go back to that. I'm excited that every time you turn on Amazon now, it says early release. Early release. Well, of course they're doing it because people are freaking out. There's no theaters, but how cool is it to see that, man? What do you really think about that?
I bet you the companies are shaking a lot of people's hands.
Well, it's funny you say that because I wanted to ask you something too, because you brought something up. I think it was in the second podcast.
Yeah.
You said movie companies, production companies, they need to see box office.
They need to see numbers, something like that.
Okay. Well, will they not see it in this format?
I mean, maybe, but it's like it's a gamble at some point. It depends on if the movie's good, mainly. That's why people would go to the movies to see a movie. Like if the movie's good, if the movie is good quality and it's good to watch, then they'll go to it. Like, but for this, you're actually going to be paying for the movie and stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, but it's the same thing here. Like, I just watched a new movie the other day. And again, I paid $19.99. I watched it. I didn't finish it. I said, I'll finish it later. I bought it anyways. That's going to be one of the luxuries, dude. It's like In the theater, you either go to the theater and see the whole thing. Obviously, you can't leave halfway because then you have to wait 3 months to see it at home or whatever it may be. But here, again, that's another luxury that's in your favor, man.
Yeah.
You pay the $20 to see it at home, and you can pause it. Watch it tomorrow. I'll finish it tomorrow. Whatever.
Or, wait, I gotta go to the bathroom.
I gotta go to the bathroom. I pause it. You can't do that in theaters, dude. You come back and you tell you tell your kids or whatever. What happened? What happened? What? Oh my God.
Miss the epic moments.
Yeah, exactly.
I know, but it's just like, because I bought the Sonic movie on my PlayStation, and oh my God, dude, I love watching it, man. It's so much fun. You know, the next movie I gotta buy Bad Boys for Life, man.
Dude, I saw it the other day on I saw the poster, and I was like, I gotta get to this. I just don't have that much time, but I want to see that. I want to see that at home. I know we saw that at the theater.
Oh my God, that was like the only time I've ever been at a movie theater at like midnight or something for that showing.
It was a late showing, but that was awesome.
That was awesome. Like everybody was like laughing and doing all that stuff at a late time. Dude, everybody was.
But see, it goes back to the point. Okay, I'm gonna talk about that because first of all, Christopher can't stay long, but you wanted to say hi, dude. Thank you so much
for the support. Say hi, man.
Yes, thank you so much. Watch it back when we're done. If you want, play it whenever. Subscribe. Tell everybody. Thank you so much, Christopher. Take care of yourself. Going back to that, I talked about it in the beginning of the podcast, and that's a perfect example. We went to go see Bad Boys for Life. Mm-hmm. Awesome movie, dude. We're a big fan of the franchise.
Of course.
Awesome movie.
Waited a goddamn long years.
Dude, recommend it to everybody. However, okay, this is the perfect example. I'm telling you. All right. We bought a lot of food. Well, not a lot of food, but we bought food, right, for us.
Some chicken.
Dude. Whatever we bought, a drink, some food, whatever. Tickets and food for that night, all right? Ended up being what? I don't know, like $100 for everything, which was ridiculous, right? But we're having a good time.
Yeah.
All right? That's the example I'm telling you that is coming to an end, dude. Now, fast forward to the movie I got the other day here at home.
Yeah.
I paid $19.99, brand new movie out of the theaters. Not even at the theaters. It just right to the streaming. $19.99. I made my own damn popcorn and my own drinks here. Sat my ass on the couch and watched it as many times as I wanted to.
There's a comparison between the movie theater budget and the luxury budget.
Well, dude, people are gonna 9 times out of 10 they're gonna choose the do it at home thing. You know. Now we know that you got your movie theater fanatics that just have to see at the big screen with the surround sound and all that. But I don't know, as this keeps going, man, you know, you're going to have the people that are going to start backing off to having to go to the theater and wait for tickets, can't get tickets, got to get in line for tickets, then pay $70 for popcorn, and then sit your rear end on a dirty ass seat, dude, that stinks sometimes. I can't say it enough. It's theaters are done, dude.
It's okay. You made it the top story already.
Well, you know, hey, back in the day, that was it was a place to go.
Yeah.
I remember when I was 17, 18. One of my first dates, dude. That's what we went to go. Went to the theater. That's what we did. Went to the theater. We saw a movie. And that was the thing to do, man. That was like the place to go. Everybody in town was at their local movie theater place, and you know, get your drinks and your food and head in there, and you were set.
Yeah. And
that was a date, and that was hot, man, back then. Now do
you remember what movies you saw back then?
Oh, dude. Man, there were so many. But an old one I remember seeing in the theater was La Bamba, dude.
La Bamba.
That was I think, if I'm not mistaken, I went to go see that with your grandparents. It was my mom and dad and my brothers and I think. That was like in 1986, I think, dude. Mm. Yeah. Yeah, dude, that was way back. But back then, dude, movie theaters were it. If you wanted to see a movie, that was it. That's where you saw it. And back then, you know, they would come out later on tape.
Yeah.
You know, but dude, when I say later, I mean later, dude. They would come out like 5 months later on tape, you know? So the the way they did it back then was way different. But yeah, man, no, there were so many movies back in the day, dude. So many movies. Terminator, the first Terminator. So many movies back in the day. But yeah, dude, I think that's over, man.
Yeah,
It's
well,
over. I don't know how
it
they're gonna
has a good
recover
run,
from that.
but you know, streaming, like you said, is becoming super popular. Like if movies are going like to digital way faster than
Yeah.
ever, and all of a sudden like movies are going to certain streaming services like
Yeah.
Disney Plus, Netflix, and all that,
Yep.
you're gonna have a big audience there. I think like, you know, a lot of people will recognize it because
Yep.
most people in their households, especially during quarantine, are gonna have one or two of those services.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh wait, what's this movie? And then they watch it, and it's like, oh my god, they'll start tweeting about it. They'll get an audience of what sort. It's like, okay, that person said it on social media or something, so let me go watch it.
Right.
Then it'll just become an endless loop.
Yeah.
So that's how you'll get like, you won't lose audience there. I think you'll probably get more audience than ever just by saying something on the internet, or if it's just there on while you're scrolling through a service or whatever.
Right.
So
Right.
you can just get it right there. Get it, man. I mean, new movies, man. I mean, I'm glad that some new movies that were supposed to come out like in their theater month, they're just like, you know what, we're just gonna put it on digital anyway because this whole pandemic thing's getting nuts.
Yeah.
So even though we had high hopes for it to be in the theater, we understand. We gotta do what we gotta do.
Yeah, and I'm really curious. I'm really curious to see the numbers. Like the Trolls. Trolls is it has a big following.
Well,
a huge following. The first one did fantastic.
Yeah.
You know. So this one, is this the second or third?
This is second, but you have to keep in mind though, when DreamWorks made the first one, they were with Fox. They had a distribution deal with Fox for a little while. But this is Universal's thing, and Universal loves the Trolls franchise.
Right.
So they're like, oh, we thought our big new movie, since we bought DreamWorks now, I thought we were really going to put this in the theater. But then again, it's kind of, you know, at the time. But I'm glad that they made it just say, hey, you know what, let's put it there.
I think they had no choice but to make it available in any way possible in this, you know, and in this way with streaming. But I'm really curious. I'm really curious to see the numbers. I really want to see what the difference is from having a big opening at the theater to having a big opening on streaming. That's going to be really interesting to see those numbers, man. You know, because, you know, you would hear it every day on the news Monday morning. Oh, you know, Trolls made 35 million over the weekend, you know?
Yeah.
I'm really curious to hear what the streaming numbers are. Yeah. For the opening weekend of this.
Well, they're not doing that with Fast 9, I'm afraid. Fast 9's not coming out. You know what,
though? It's funny you say that. I think there's going to be some sort of a trend, man. And I think a lot of production companies are kind of like, you know, they're behind their desk right now going, well, let's see how Trolls did for opening on streaming. Because you got to remember something, man. We're almost watching history here. Seriously, like, when was the last time that a big franchise movie opened up on streaming only?
Oh, that's a hard one.
Yeah, you okay? You all right?
No, a big franchise movie. Mainly, I remember shows that were big, like big type things. Not really movies.
Movies. So I think we're watching some sort of history here, man, where everybody's watching this and going, let's see what happens with the Trolls with their huge part 2 opening, but for streaming only. I think it's going to be very interesting to see, man. Everybody's like waiting to see these numbers probably. And
maybe they'll bring back Fast 9 because Fast 9's done already.
That's what I was getting to. I think these production companies, if they see that the Trolls had a crazy opening digitally, they're going to go, wait a minute, let's just do it then. Let's release Fast 9. Let's push up 007.
Oh, my goodness. 007.
Right? So I think that's what's happening, man. Why wait? Okay.
Maybe because those movies are bigger budget, though, than Trolls.
Well, they're bigger budget. But let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. I don't know. Again, I'm not, you know, I have no idea how that business runs. And I know these companies spend hundreds and hundreds of millions, you know, producing these movies.
Money and time.
Right. So I know they don't want to take a chance in going, well, Trolls did okay in opening. Let's just throw 007 on digital opening. You know, I know it's a big risk.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we're going to have to see if people are going to go back to the theater, dude. You know, I just heard on the radio the other day, some radio host was saying the same thing. They were saying, if the COVID thing stopped today, if everybody said, it's all cool, guys, we're back to normal, the numbers are way down, no one's getting sick anymore, and the people that were sick were getting better.
All of a sudden, create a vaccine or something.
No. And they said, everything's going back together. Everything's going back to normal. Schools are back, whatever. Even if they did that today, the radio host was saying that he thinks it would take months before people would actually go back out to their normal activities, as far as like going to places like museums,
restaurants,
theaters, restaurants.
Yeah.
And I believe it, dude.
I would too.
I would do the same thing. Even if they said that it ended today,
it's like,
dude, it would be a while before I go stick my rear end into something, into something with a populated area.
Yeah.
You know, and I think it's fair to say that. So with that said, these production companies they're between a hard and a rock place right now, or a hard place and a rock place and a hard. I don't know. Because it's from a rock and a hard place, I think it is.
Yeah, but it's from a situation they don't have any control over. Like, it just happened. Like, it's happening around the world. They have
But
they have all this money, though.
No. They've spent hundreds of millions on this thing that they're going, what do we do? Do we release it digitally? Or
we got to make some money on this thing.
Or do we release it digitally, or do we wait so everybody starts going back to the theater? When is that? When is that?
I don't know, man.
Dude, I could tell you again, if this stops today, I don't see people going to the theater in full effect again for another year, bro.
Yeah.
Another year. People are going to be scared, crazy to go back to the theater and stick themselves into a
it'll feel weird.
Into a living room with 100 other people.
Yeah.
Sitting right next to each other, eating popcorn, going, exactly. When the hell is that going to happen, dude? You're not going to see that for months, maybe even a year.
Yeah.
So the production companies have to be scared. Do they have to be like, well, what do we do? Do we release it digitally, or do we wait till people start going back to the theater?
Or there's a good idea where you can do like a premiere type thing for a new movie, and then maybe like charge.
Yeah, but a premiere is. I understand that. But a premiere is kind of like the same difference. A premiere is a bunch of movie stars going to see it, right?
Yeah.
But then you release it into the theater. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's gonna be.
Well, these companies, they'll know what they're doing. But if this, like, listen.
What if they don't call me? We could talk. You
gotta put your movie out.
Consult. Yeah, right.
you gotta put your movie out at some point.
Yeah, listen. I put it out. Put 007
it's done. It's done.
Fast 9, dude. I'll buy them both right now.
We love both of those franchises.
I'll buy them both right now. Yeah. We'll watch them forever.
I've been waiting to see like Fast 9 for a while, ever since the last one.
Yes, I know.
And another 007 movie with Daniel Craig. I've been wanting to see that for a while, ever since what was the last one? I forgot.
How many has he made now?
He's made
5?
1, 2, 3, 4.
This is gonna be the 4th, or this is gonna be the 5th?
Fifth.
This will be the 5th.
Yeah.
Man, it has to be Daniel Craig.
We made a joke when we were going to the mall that is like, I wonder what was the idea that he wanted to come back, and you're like,
well, remember Daniel Craig had that interview?
Yeah,
and he's like, yeah, no more 007. This is it. On the 4th one, this is it. No more. It was fun. It was a good run, but this is absolutely it. And then the production company said, well, here's $100 million. I'll do a 5th. I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be great. I still have a lot of energy. Let's do a 5th. Yeah, I bet you're going to do a 5th, buddy.
Excuse me?
Yeah, exactly.
Universal? What are you talking?
Yeah. 100 million? Yeah, let's do it.
My goodness. But either way, I doubt it would have been that, but maybe it's like half true.
No, but I think he's the best Bond ever, man. He's the best Bond ever. I think it's going to be a great movie. I can't wait to watch it.
Yeah, come on. End it in a great way, and we'll just see how it goes.
It's not going to end.
Well,
dude, when does 007 have ever ended? Has ever ended? Never. It's going to keep going. It's just like Fast 9. Dude, we're going to turn around and be Fast 20.
How long has Vin Diesel
going to be like, how old are these cars, man? And these characters?
Well, they can get new cars or whatever, man. Damn. It's like, but it's a multi-billion-dollar franchise, so Universal wants to keep that going, man.
For sure.
It's like, we're not going to stop. What are you talking about?
Right?
The box office. I wonder how that'll do with 007. What if it scores better than the 4th one? They're like, excuse me, Daniel. Look, I know you said it was your 5th, but these numbers are just coming in.
Listen, man. Listen, we got to be honest with each other here. And when it comes to that, money talks, dude. Money talks. And you know what? You fall in love with the production. You know, in the case of Daniel Craig, I don't know. I mean, obviously we don't know him personally, but he's got to love what he does with that franchise, or else he wouldn't be on his 5th movie. Besides the money, but you know, he wouldn't be on his movie, man. So
I'll give you a thumbs up. This is good. I like you guys talking about movies and stuff. Thank you, Mia.
Yeah,
that's very nice of you.
Mia, what's up? Thank you for the support. It's this whole movie thing is so interesting, man. I don't know. It's gonna be
because, like we said in the first podcast, the movies are done production wise. If
they're stopped right now, they're stopped. But
or the movies that are already announced have already been filmed already. Like they're there. They're like, okay, we're done with this movie, but what I mean, other than a few editing things that can be done at home,
right? But trust me, that there's a lot of meetings happening right now, man. With the
I bet you right now
going, what are we gonna do when COVID stops and production begins again, gets going again? What do we do? Because, dude, I'm telling you, people are not going to go to the theater, man. They're not going to go to the theater, and these production companies are going to be shaking in their boots.
Yeah.
In their cowboy boots, they're going to be going, well, what do we do? What are we
God damn it. We don't got no audience here.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know, man. I don't know. It's going to be a very interesting comeback for the movie industry.
I wanted to see it at some point, but I agree with what you said. I don't think people are going to go to movies for.
No, it's going to be a while, man. It's going to be a while.
Yeah,
I mean, people are scared to death right now, and dude, and not only in the theaters, and in the theaters, we know that we're close. I mean, the person next to you is like literally hitting your elbow. So, leave alone that. I mean, people are going to be going to anywhere, museums. I'm even kind of confident to say that some amusement parks are going to suffer for a while, man. You know, because you know how it is when you go to Disney or Universal. I mean, you're bumping into people as you're walking to the rides and
in lines.
Yeah, people coughing and farting. You know, dude, you're eating all that, dude. I mean, what you know? There's no other way to put it. There's no other way to put it. You know that.
Coughing and farting. I know that.
Dude, you know that you're waiting in line and people are like.
Kids too,
you know. Yeah, so it's gonna be a while, man. It's gonna be a while. I think it's gonna definitely take time. And
sorry, that was just funny,
dude. That's just the way it is. Those places, that's the way it is, and you know it.
Yeah,
amusement parks, malls, museums.
I don't think. Well,
you know, like Comic-Con, all that stuff, dude. I don't know. People are going to be scared to do that.
That still hasn't been announced if it's postponed or not.
Right, but that's like another event that I'm telling you that people are going to be scared to do because people are just all day they're bumping into each other.
Yeah,
you know, crossing to this, crossing that, and it's going to be some people are going to be scared, man. So we're either going to see people scared and not going, or we're going to see a ton of people there, but they're all wearing freaking plastic helmets, you know, and looking like they're on the moon. But you know what? That's going to be the lifestyle for a while, man. I think that's, you know, that's what we're going to see.
I mean, I don't think I was going to say like Disney has like their most profits come from their parks and stuff sometimes.
Yeah, of course.
They don't have to worry though. I mean, they got movies, they have a streaming service, they have books, they have everything.
True.
Like, sure, you'll see decline, but it's like that's not going to.
You're definitely. I mean, there's definitely decline already, and you'll definitely see more. But I think they want to, you know. Obviously, for the fans and for the everyday people that want to go there, they have to reopen sometime, right? And they're going to reopen. But
it says it's only temporary.
Yeah. I mean, for all the parks, it's temporary. But I think they're going to see a huge hit. Once it's open, they're going to be like, all right.
Disneyland didn't close all the time,
coming through, you know?
Yeah, Disneyland didn't close all the time, though. So a lot of people were shocked that it just all of a sudden closed again.
Well, I think some parks were kind of testing the waters and going, wait, we're not going to close. Wait, what? People are dying? All right. Close the doors. Lock them up. Sorry. We didn't know it was that serious. But I just think it's going to take a little bit of time.
Yeah, because I remember Disney was closed, but only at certain events. Like I remember like certain tragic events like 9/11 and stuff like that. But those are pretty rare and just stuff that happened.
Right.
But as of all that, they just stayed open for the longest time. And all of a sudden, 2020, we're closed temporarily.
Yeah.
But that
I don't know. We'll see, man. It's gonna be interesting.
Hope that Mario Land comes out sooner or later, man.
Well,
God damn.
Well, we don't know if they're still working on it. I mean, they might be, but
no people are there.
But the last time we saw it, it was still steel and concrete.
Yeah, the building infrastructure is there.
The structure was there, but
put some hammer and nails.
It was all steel and concrete still open, man. So we'll see. I mean, I know they work pretty fast, but we probably won't see that for like another year and a half. But it'll be interesting.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean,
But
as long as you give your workers like the right, treatment or whatever, like right good care. I mean, obviously, since nobody's at the theme parks, of course, I think you should have like a clean slate there. So it's like, oh, dude, look at that guy. Throw some purple things at him or whatever. There's some
purple things,
avocados or something.
Purple avocados. You all right? Is this part of the yawning thing? You losing your mind? Ladies and gentlemen, purple avocados, please forgive him. I don't know. He never goes to the grocery store, obviously. They're green, son. Okay.
I work at a store.
Okay, they're green.
I know
they're delicious. And they're not
I lost my mind. Maybe like a eggplant, I think.
There you go.
There you go. Eggplant. Maybe that's what I meant. I don't know. I said avocado.
I think that's where we should go. That's where we should cut it now. I think we're you're not to your limit.
All right. But thank you guys for watching this stream. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mia, for laughing at my weird avocado crap.
Everybody that jumped on the comments, everybody that's watching us and started out with us, thank you so
8 likes much. This 8 whole stream.
Awesome. Guys, again, thank you so much for all the support. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. Switch on the bell to
and of course the camera as the stream has been going on, the camera's been getting more up and up.
Dude, we still have the tip of the microphone on there, which is still a good sign, and you can still see us. But again, thank you guys so much. Subscribe, like it, hit the bell, and tell everybody about it. And remember, once again, we have a contest coming up for all the viewers and everybody watching to win some new shirts of the Gamer and the Dad podcast in a couple of weeks. So stay tuned for that.
Stay tuned for that. For sure. And also, for some friends that are watching, since you guys call me Silver, I'll do a Silver voice just to end it off, okay? And my dad probably hasn't seen this, maybe. Let me get straight.
Clear your throat, son.
Yes, of course. Blah, blah, blah. Blah. There's still so much we have to do, so keep in store. We have a merchandise sale coming up, or a contest. So just remember, I came from the future, and what I can see is a new future beyond.
Awesome. That was Silver.
Yes, Silver the Hedgehog. Yes.
Silver the Hedgehog.
Yee.
Hell
yes,
yeah.
Yee is right. He is right.
Thank you guys so much. That was Silver for everyone. But thanks again. And guys, remember.
Yes.
Oh, we're getting claps. Yay. Guys, thank you so much. Remember, be humble and be safe.
Be safe. Deadpool wishes you a happy, safe travels. Stay safe and healthy. Just
have a great Monday, guys.
Have a great Monday. Die so wonderful. Oops. Oopsie.